Alright, this is going to be a short video on doing the wheel. That just disappeared here. There it is. Oops. So I'm going to draw this on, so I'm just drawing this shaded section, so I'm going to draw this on the top plane. So I'm going to create a new sketch on the top plane. Alright, and when I look at this, there we go. I'm going to pull this out a little further so I can have a little more room because I don't need it that far out. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to make a line that's 1 inch long, come up 0.25 because that's that thickness, and then I'm going to draw this little indentation there. So here, 1 inch, come down 0.25, and then I'm just going to come over, come in, come over, come up, come over, and over. Now, you can obviously tell these aren't the same. Okay, so I'm just going to do some equals. This should equal this. Oh, now they're the same. These two should be equal to each other. There we go. And so let's take a look. Well, here I'm going to move some of these guys around. Move that up to there. Let's move this out to here. Alright. So I see that this little ledge right here is at 0.125. So let's do a dimension from here to here. Should be 0.125. Okay. So, now that I'm thinking of it, escape. I don't really need those equal. Yep. Okay. So I took those off. Alright, I just needed those two equal. So now I'm going to add in my dimensions. So from the center, so that's my left side here, I need to go over 0.75 to this edge and 0.25 to this edge. So I'll do both of those real quick. Here to here, 0.75. Here to here, 0.25. And then I have a rounded in at the end out here, so it comes out even further. So I'm just going to draw a circle that has, since the radius is 0.125, I know that's half of 0.25. So all I got to do is just draw a circle, find the midpoint, anchor it to that circle. There we go. So I am finished with that. Come in here to my ISO view. I'm going to get rid of all my little, and I don't even think I need the origin anymore. Alrighty. And so now I'm going to revolve this, about this, green check, and I got it. So this looks really choppy compared to this, but if you look, this is supposed to have, all these are supposed to be rounded. So I'm going to do the fillet 0.0625. So come in here with a fillet 0.0625, and I need that, and that. Green check. That looks better. Alrighty. Well, since we're here, let's go ahead and throw the plug, this little circle in there. So I can see that it's 0.7 off. So I'm going to, on this flat surface here, I'm going to create a new sketch. So that's going to be on my front view there. And I am going to use this because that gives me that center line. And I'm going to, oh, let's see, how big is that little circle? Let's look at it over here. Keep on clicking on the picture. Let's see, right here, diameter 0.25. Alright. So do a circle. I'm going to see how I got the dotted line. That's what I want. So it's anchoring it out there. Okay. So that's a constraint. And I need it 0.25. There we go. So it is horizontally constrained there. Dimension from this center point to this center point is supposed to be 0.7. That's right there. And then this part here is extruded up 0.375. So I'm going to green check that. I'm going to extrude. And I can't select it, but I can. I'm going to turn off that. There we go. Turn that back on. We're adding this. This is going up. I said 0.375. And let me turn this around. There we go. All right. And we're adding this, and it's merging with all. So I still only have one part. I need to go ahead and rename that. And that's right. It should be inside that wall just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and rename this before I get too much further. All right. And might as well go ahead and rename this guy here. Now, this is my practice one, so you'll see extra junk down here. All right. So now let's take a look. Got this little peg here in the center. It has a diameter of 0.062. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. It has a diameter of 0.125 and a height of 0.125. All right. So right on top of this guy, a new sketch. I'm once again going to use, which is kind of like a projection. In fact, that's what it says if you hover. Use project or convert. So that way it gives me that center point. Get my circle. Start it on that center. And that's a 0.125. I'll finish my sketch. Extrude. This guy right there. 0.125. There we go. So now I got that. So now I need to put a hole in the center. So I need to, once again, I'm going to have to create a little sketch here. New sketch around the top there. Use this just to get the center point. Whoop, there's the center point. That's all I needed. And now I'm going to use the hole feature. It says that this hole has a diameter of 0.0625 and goes 0.25 down. So this is just going to be a simple hole. Has a diameter of 0.0625. And it's not going through. Got to change that to blind. And it has a depth of 0.25. You can check that. So if I look, yep, little drilled hole into it. Okay, so I got the front and I got that. So now it's on to the back. All right, so let me flip to the back. And let's go here. There we go. I need a new sketch on this back. And first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use, that gives me that center point, which I need. And so it looks like I'm drawing a line out to the right, and then a line, so I'm drawing 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, and then I'm going to add in these dimensions, and then I've got 2 circles to draw. So let me get the 4 lines drawn just so I can do it just like they're doing it. So I got this line that comes straight out. There we go. Now I got the block, so I need that. And then I got this line that draws over here somewhere. And I got this line that comes up to here. And it had one more line, didn't it? I was like sure why, but you know what? I'll do what it does. Alright, and so this says that from here to here is 15 degrees. And from here to here is 30 degrees, and from here to here is also 30 degrees. Okay, now I got two circles. I got one that has a radius of 0.375 and one with a radius of 625. All right, so I'll have to double those. So I'm going to do the first circle, the smaller one. Click it. So it had a radius of 0.375 times 2. And then the second circle was a 0.625 times 2. There we go. Alrighty. Move those around a little bit so those arrows are out of my way. Alright, so there's those two circles. So that means I need to cut out this little segment right there. Alright, so I'm just going to check because I haven't tried this on because it will let me select that. So let me see if I can finish my sketch. Go to extrude, and I just want to extrude, and I want to remove, and I want to do through all. And just select that one little notch. Now let me see if it's going to let me do this. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do a circular pattern, and I want to, so the pattern I want to select, won't let me select that. Why won't it let me select that? Alright, so normally I would like to select this piece right here, but it's not letting me select it. For some reason. Alright. Oh, I bet I need a feature. I want to select that. Ah, there we go. Axis of the pattern will be that. And I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I forgot to change it to the feature instead of a sketch. So 6 of them. Boom. That's looking a lot like that. Cool. Green check that one. Alright. Oh, I'm going to come back here and turn the sketch on. Okay, because that gives me that point. So now I can put that hole, because it says it's a 0.28 through. So I'm going to come over here, do that. It's a 0.28. And this time it's not blind, it's going all the way through. Green check. Turn that sketch off. Looky there. By golly. We're done. That wasn't too bad. Alright. Well, I got my wheel. Hope that helps.